In this channel, I transform Wikipedia articles into video content, making it easier for you to explore the topics you care about. If you have a specific article in mind, feel free to request it in the comments or message me directly. The White House, located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue NW in Washington, D.C., is not only the official residence and workplace of the President of the United States, but also an iconic symbol of the American presidency. Designed by Irish-born architect James Hoban, the White House has served as the residence of every U.S. president since John Adams in 1800, when the national capital moved from Philadelphia. Over the centuries, it has undergone numerous expansions, renovations, and reconstructions, reflecting the evolving needs of the presidency and the nation. Architectural design and influences. The White House was designed in the Neoclassical style, a popular architectural approach during the late 18th century, which drew inspiration from the classical architecture of ancient Greece and Rome. James Hoban modeled the building after Leinster House in Dublin, which now houses the Irish legislature. The White House's exterior walls are made of Aquia Creek sandstone, which was painted white to give the residence its distinctive appearance. The original design included elements from other neoclassical and Georgian influences, incorporating Palladian architecture as seen in the symmetrical layout and the use of classical columns. The south portico, added in 1824, and the north portico, completed in 1829, further emphasized the neoclassical aesthetics of the building. Construction and early history. Construction of the White House began in 1792 and was completed in 1800, with the residence being ready for occupancy by President John Adams. The initial construction cost was approximately $232,371.83, equivalent to about $4.2 million in 2023. However, the building was not fully completed until much later, as subsequent presidents added various features and made improvements. The White House was significantly damaged during the War of 1812, when British forces set it ablaze in 1814. The interior was destroyed, and the exterior walls were heavily charred. Reconstruction began immediately, and by 1817, President James Monroe moved into the partially reconstructed executive residence. This period also saw the addition of the south and north porticos, which are now defining features of the White House. Evolution and expansion. As the needs of the presidency grew, so did the White House. In 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt relocated all work offices to the newly constructed West Wing to alleviate overcrowding in the executive residence. President William Howard Taft expanded the West Wing further in 1909, including the creation of the first Oval Office. The White House underwent a major renovation during the Truman administration, 1945 to 1953, when the building was found to be structurally unsound. The interior was completely gutted, and a new steel frame was constructed within the existing exterior walls. This reconstruction preserved the historic facade while modernizing the interior to accommodate contemporary needs. The White House complex. Today, the White House is part of a larger complex that includes the executive residence, the West Wing, the East Wing, the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, and Blair House, the President's guest residence. The executive residence itself consists of 6 stories, including the ground floor, state floor, second floor, third floor, and 2 basement levels. The complex is a National Heritage Site managed by the National Park Service and is part of the President's Park. The West Wing houses the President's Office, the Oval Office, and spaces for senior staff, while the East Wing includes additional office space and the offices of the First Lady. The East Wing also serves as the entrance for visitors and houses the Presidential Emergency Operations Center, a secure bunker used in emergencies. Preservation and public access. Over the years, efforts have been made to preserve the historical integrity of the White House, while accommodating the functional needs of the presidency. The White House has been accredited as a museum, and significant pieces of art, furniture, and decorative items have been curated to reflect the historical and cultural significance of the building. The Committee for the Preservation of the White House, established during the Kennedy administration, oversees any modifications to the staterooms to ensure they align with the building's historical character. Public access to the White House has evolved, particularly in response to security concerns. While it was once open to the public for tours and events, access has become more restricted, especially after the September 11th attacks. However, efforts have been made to maintain some level of public engagement, such as through organized tours arranged via congressional offices. Conclusion. The White House stands as a testament to the history and resilience of the United States. From its origins in the early days of the Republic to its current role as the hub of the executive branch, the White House has symbolized the continuity and adaptability of the American presidency. Its architectural grandeur, coupled with its rich history, makes it one of the most recognizable and significant buildings in the world.